interrupt our regular program by this special announcement. Our telemeter is reporting that a large storm has developed in the vicinity of the pit area. Any travelers who might be headed toward this distant region are encouraged to delay further plans until this storm has passed.
Good evening, and welcome to the Bold Show. My name is Penn Gillette. You might recognize me. I did the Reworked 10th anniversary radio special, and I've also been on the Mike Douglas Show a couple times. I have been hired by the residents to come out here and explain the show to you, at least on a superficial level, as we go along. I have been armed for this task by being given a script, which I've looked over for the past couple of weeks. I have seen all the rehearsals, and I'll also be watching the show along with you. First of all, and most important, the gentlemen who entered with the eyeball heads and the flashlights and are now standing behind there playing the music are the residents. I have been asked to assure you that they are playing all the music live tonight. There are no tapes used whatsoever. Now, first of all, in the script we had Voices of the Air, which as far as I can tell is simply a weather report. It must be exposition. That was followed by The Secret Seed, where the dancers ran around with the flashlights, and that is supposed to show us, according to the script, how moles have sex or something. Didn't look like sex to me either, but we're not moles. Well, that catches us up on the first two songs, and I'll be back again when we're all lost. Take it away.
God of the nightfall, God of the shade, God of the demons you made. All of the evening, all of the night, all of the motion and cloudy and dim. God of the night, can you hear this hymn? Won't you keep us working, 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 working? Won't you keep us working, working down below, working down below, working down below, working down below, working down below. Again we are satisfied. Calm and quiet have been restored. So it is as it was before. Isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it?
Well, that was kind of flashy in a low-tech sort of way. But how many people have any idea what's going on at this point in the plot, just superficially? That's not bad, it's not too bad, but I'll fill in the rest of the people. First of all, we had God of Darkness over here. That's what the moles worship. It's just a religious number, didn't mean much. That was followed by Working Down Below, which lets us know that the moles work down below and seem to enjoy it. That was followed by First Warning, which tells us something is going to happen and nothing more. After that, we have Return to Normality, which is the thing with a little Flintstones cradle going back and forth. And that's to set you up for Powie, which is when the psychedelic lights happened and everything. That was showing us that the sky was falling and the moles' homeland was about to be destroyed. Now the moles have to leave, and we're taking it away. That was God of Darkness Mole Style. Now coming up next is going to be a lot of stuff happening pretty fast, and all the big coloring book pages will be happening very quickly. And all that's important is that the moles have had this big disaster and have to leave their homeland, and that they'll be heading towards the sea in search of a new one. They have the courage to back up and leave, and it is a very courageous thing to lose your home. See, when I was a kid, I was away with my parents for a while, and we were like at the lake, and my father bought one of these timers that turns the lights on and off in the house so it looks to burglars like you're there, and it shorted out, and it burned my house, well not down, but it hurt it badly. So when we got home from the beach, there's no house there, and my parents were really upset. And I thought it was really cool, because it was the first time I got to be on television. It was really exciting and stuff. But I kind of feel sorry for my dad, because he'd go to work, and then he'd have to get on a bus and go to a whole different house than he was used to going to. And this is just like a million moles having to get on a bus and leave somewhere.
the gentle touches of the evening breezes. No one is unhappy now, no one is fatigued. We're marching to the sea, marching to the sea.
that. The moles have left their land and they are about to enter a new land. This land looks like this. They bothered to paint the backdrops on this one. And this is the land of the chubs. This little critter down here is a chub. And the chubs are about to welcome the moles with open, chubby little arms. And the reason is so that the moles might make good, cheap labor. Maybe the moles will make good maids or something. They intend to exploit the moles. And somehow it doesn't seem fair to me because the chubs, you understand, are not just letting them into the land, they're letting them in order to work. You know, it's just like so they can work and for no other reason. So there's really no compassion or any pleasantness on the part of the chubs. It's just, we need these people to work in the holes, why not get the moles to do it? You know, it's just kind of, fair's not fair in this case. So these people are working hard and they're...
I heard a rumor from the east that pit moles' battles with the beasts have left them mindless and sick. That west is where their fingers say are newfound sights that give them something to cling to. The rumors have them coming here believing life is not so harsh.
What? Life not so harsh? Indeed, 100,000 refugees?
Work hard. They'll work hard. We'll barely pay, so we gonna get work. They'll do things just the way we want. The pit moles are thrifty. Their gods reassure them that poverty's blissful. They like being destitute.
Go away.
Sorry, that's all we need. Sorry, that's all we need. That's all we need. No one needs to be told that. They have this attitude, they're going to do cheap labor, going to work like that. They never expected that. Now the chump just say, we don't need you anymore. Just leave, just go somewhere else. Not that we owe you anything or nothing like that. That's the whole trouble with that. And there's going to be coming up an inventor out here that's going to invent a machine that's going to free the moles, and the chump will get what's coming to them. But for right now, they don't need to be told that. And speaking of which, I'm needed too in this show, and I'll tell you why. The residents are using emulators, and they have flexi discs that have to go in the program, and while they're setting their synthesizers, I come out here and say this, and that's why I'm here. Go ahead.
Today I declared myself to be subject to the will of the people. Too long have my studies and research been for my own pleasures and distractions. Civilization needs the minds of its people. My first project will be the freeing of our underground workers. There is no reason why technology cannot be called upon to meet this challenge. A machine. A great machine. I see it now. Creatures, seek your dignity. Scrap metal and I shall fight, and you shall be the winner. They'll steal our daughters for their prize. Expecting more than life provides. Ungrateful. They're just ungrateful. Failure! Oh, my poor, beautiful machine. What have I done wrong? Where have I failed you? But give up? Never. Not as long as their souls imprisoned in the dark light. Not as long as a whisper of life clings to my body. There will be freedom in the halls. All will hail the new machine. Yes. Oh, yes. I think I've got it now. There, the spark. The spark leaps to life. The golden age quivers on the brink of creation. Live, my machine. Live, my savior. Live, my breath. You have my dream. My dream.
Listen, they put the war machine out there. You don't want the war machine out there? They changed the way it was. They changed it. Well, listen, hey, we're not doing this. The residents say no. No. They're doing it back to where you originally did it. What's supposed to happen is there's a machine in the strip that the residents wanted here that solves the problems here, and it's not supposed to happen. See,
I'm just telling what's happening. Okay, listen, I'll tell you what's happening. The residents have signed with Bill Gerber, the management firm in LA that handles the goddamn diesel. They're playing for Bill.
Get the fuck out of here! You know, I don't give a fuck about who you are! You're just a golden pile, for Christ's sake! I don't care! You get me the hell out of here! I'll go right home, man! I'm gonna work! I'll do juggle, for Christ's sake! I'll juggle! I'll do this shit!
Are you all right? Are you all right? You don't seem very good. We wanted to tell you. We wanted to tell you. It got so confusing. It's been hard to keep up and understand. It's been so hard. I mean, every step was so easy. You just take one step and another step, another step. All we wanted to know. I mean, all we wanted to know was just who were the moles and who were the chubs. It didn't seem like it was very hard. I mean, we were the moles. I mean, that was real easy. Anybody could tell that. But did we? Hold it. Just hold it. There are moles. Here's one right here. There are moles. They're not very substantial. I don't know. Maybe I should. Well, at least there's one thing. At least if you've got problems, it can mean that there's change. It can mean that at least things will change and then they'll be different. And they'll all be the same at all, and then they'll be different. And that can maybe at least be a little satisfying, and it might give a little satisfaction.
love.